Nalini, the arguments of the Hindu side again has been that the creation of a mosque is followed by the creation of a Waqf fort. In the case of Gyanvapi, that never really happened.
Well, precisely, Sneha. And in addition to what you just said, they have also gone ahead and said that before a mosque existed at the place where the Gyanvapi mosque is, there was the Adi Visheshwara temple that was there already existing. And that Adi Visheshwara temple was demolished in part, and using the remaining structure of the temple, a mosque was constructed in that place. So essentially what they are trying to do is trying to establish the religious character of that entire premises as that it was originally a temple, which was then later on subsequently converted into a mosque using the partially demolished structures on the temple. What they are also saying is that because there was no creation of a waqf in this matter, so the structure cannot be called a mosque in itself. It has to be referred to only as a structure. But also, just to get you a quick update on what's happening in the Supreme Court, the three-judge bench that's hearing the Gyanvapi mosque matter has now assembled. The hearing is currently underway before the Supreme Court. And what we know is Senior Advocate C.S. Vaidyanathan, who is one of the top lawyers in the Supreme Court, is representing one of the women petitioners who had originally approached the Varanasi court before the Supreme Court now. So one of the 5 women, Hindu women, who had approached the Varanasi court asking for the premises, for the videography to be conducted and for the premises ultimately to be sealed, are now also party to the proceedings before the Supreme Court, and Senior Advocate C.S. Vaidyanathan is representing them. The arguments are currently underway, but before the arguments have started, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud has laid down certain suggestions for the proceedings. He said that the application on the maintainability of the issue that is pending before the trial court, let that be heard in the meantime, so that contentions on both sides can be kept open and the Supreme Court doesn't have to get into every aspect. He's also gone ahead and said that they will pass some interim orders today, creating some sort of arrangement so that this issue of maintainability is dealt with. Sneha, let me quickly just explain to you what the issue of maintainability is. Before any matter can be heard on merits, a court has to decide whether or not the court even has the jurisdiction to hear the matter. That is what the maintainability of the suit is called. So as to whether or not that suit can be maintained in the court. That was the case of the Muslim side when they approached the Supreme Court, that there was no maintainability in this case and that the Varanasi court was hearing this matter without jurisdiction. So at that time, the Supreme Court had suggested that they can send the matter back to the Varanasi court to first decide on the issue of maintainability, and in case they see that they do have the jurisdiction to hear the case, then they can of course go ahead and hear the matter on merit. So it seems like the Supreme Court is decisive on doing that and making that happen, which is why they are saying that let the Varanasi court hear the matter on the issue of maintainability at the same time, so that it's not the Supreme Court that has to delve into every minute aspect of the matter. These suggestions have come in from the bench before the arguments have begun, and we'll keep a close eye on how the proceedings are going to progress, because the Supreme Court's made it clear that there will be an interim order that will be passed today. So it seems that the Supreme Court decision to a certain extent on what the stopgap arrangement while the Supreme Court's hearing this matter is going to be extremely crucial to watch out for today.